All right, guys, welcome back to episode 5 of Birth of an Ultratech. We're in here with Jason in the inventory room. We got our chassis back from coating. We've got our blades processed. We've got some screws made and all of our internal parts that go along with building this Ultratech. Jason, how long have you been working with Microtech?
I've been here, it'll be a year in June.
A year in June. We're here in the inventory room where you work. Can you kind of go through some of the processes of what you do?
Sure, so all of the raw material comes in. Once we process it here, it'll go to its processing destination, whichever facility that may be. Once it comes back, I'll start kitting, getting ready for knives. So then I'll take my chassis, my blades, and then I'll create a parts kit. And then our locks, our legs, spring, slider, stop pin, and then our hardware, screws, glass brake, and buttons will go into that kit. Once that's done, it goes right on there, goes straight over to the ready to build cart, and then it will go into the build room.
So basically everything that's involved in these knives, you kit up for each builder, and they use the parts that you kit up for
Yes.
when they build the knives.
That is correct, 100%.
All right, Jason, well, thank you very much. Thank you for
you,
letting us
sir.
know what you do here in the inventory room.
Thanks.
All right, before anything can be assembled, it has to come to lasering. So I'm here with Josh. Josh is going to explain what we do in lasering here because we've got to do blades,
pocket clips, chassis, customs come through. Basically anything that has a logo or a mark on it comes to this department at some
Yeah,
point.
so you guys are doing Ultratechs today.
Yes, we're actually doing the DE side of our matched Mola and Labe set. It's a pretty unique mark we put on this. The top of the helmet is actually stippled, so it gives it a slightly different color than our standard marking, which comes out that clean white.
Josh, how long have you been here?
It's been about 2.5 years.
All right, quiz question of the day. What does Mola and Labe mean?
Come and take it.
Awesome. All right, thanks, Josh. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure, Ray. Thank you.
All right, guys, so we saw the inventory room come out. We saw some of the parts getting lasered. Now we're in the assembly room.
This is where all the magic happens.
It's like a bunch of Santa's little elves in here.
Let's see if we can find some unsuspecting builder and peek over their shoulders.
Let's
see what
do
they're
it.
doing.
Let's do it. All right, guys, once the parts leave the lasering department, they come over here to our assemblers and the kits that you saw earlier in the inventory room. We have Nick here. Nick, how long have you been working with Microtech?
A little over a year now.
What are some of your responsibilities here as an assembler?
We test the parts when they come in through the build room. We make sure they're going to work with the blades and the chassis when we get them from the laser. And then we have to test fire them and up to 10 to 20 to 30 times per knife.
So you're basically telling me you have fired all of these knives you have assembled 20 to 30 times?
Yes, sir.
Does
my
your thumbs ever get tired?
Yeah, the calluses are quite rough indeed. Yeah.
Great. I see you're working on one of our other special Ultratech models here, the Zombie Tech.
It is correct. Yep, we're halfway through this tray now.
Good deal. All right, thank you, Nick.
No problem.
All right, guys, so after these leave assembly, before they go into sharpening, every one of our knives are wrapped in newspaper. I feel like this is a necessary step in the process to keep any kind of debris or any kind of metal shavings from getting up in the internals and causing something to malfunction in the knife itself.
So behind me here is where all the knives are sharpened. We would take you back there, but it is extremely loud, so much so that everyone has to wear ear protection beyond these curtains here. But every single knife goes through a 3-step process by hand, and you will have your sharpening done for all of the knives here.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us for episode 5 of Birth of an Ultratech. kind of starting to see some of those parts that came out of the manufacturing facilities come together here in the assembly room with lasering, sharpening, and things like that. So
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of people. You guys are starting to see and realize that now. Make sure you join in next week. We will finish this series up, and that will be with inventory, packaging, and then shipping everything out.
hey, can I say it this time?
Absolutely.
If you haven't done it yet, check out our YouTube, like, share, and subscribe.